Once upon a time, a boy named Sam was lost in the world of his favorite video game, Hero's Quest. He played each level like a new adventure, and nothing else seemed to matter to him. His room was a kingdom of gaming, a mess of controllers, empty snack wrappers, and posters of fantasy worlds. The glow of the screen was his only light. With his glasses perched on his nose, Sam was fully immersed in the game. To him, this was more than just play, it was life. Suddenly, his phone buzzed with messages from his friends to play soccer as they missed him, but Sam didn't notice. His phone lit up with the familiar ping of new messages, but Sam was too focused on the game to even glance at the screen. The pinging continued, but Sam was lost in his world. His friends kept reaching out, but his attention was firmly fixed on the glowing screen. Every evening, Sam's mom would call him for dinner. The kitchen was warm and inviting, but Sam was nowhere to be found. His mom set the table, looking longingly at the empty chair where he should be. The table was full of delicious food, but one seat remained empty. His mom waited patiently, hoping for Sam to come down. Sam's mom called him, but he only responded with, "5 more minutes, Mom," a promise that stretched for hours. Suddenly, the room filled with a blinding light, and there, standing before him, was a knight. Shining armor, glowing sword, and a voice that boomed with power. Sam froze, his heart pounding. Was this a dream? The hero stood tall, towering over him, the light swirling around him like magic.
"Sam, you have summoned me by playing tirelessly, but at a cost."
In an instant, the world around Sam changed. The familiar hum of his computer was replaced by the chirping of birds and the laughter of children. The park was alive with the golden light of sunset, and Sam's friends were playing soccer, just like they used to, back when everything seemed simpler. Sam watched from the edge of the field. His friends were laughing, their faces full of joy, but Sam felt an unfamiliar pang in his chest. He had missed out on this. The scene shifted again, and Sam found himself in the heart of his home. His mom was setting the table, but there was an emptiness in the room. Sam wasn't there. His family sat down to dinner, but Sam's seat was empty. The food, his favorite dishes, were untouched. His absence felt heavy. Sam's mom placed the last plate on the table, looking at the empty chair with a sad smile. She missed him more than she realized. The hero placed a hand on Sam's shoulder and said,
"Your friends miss you. Your family misses you. You've sacrificed more than you realize."
Sam listened quietly, feeling the weight of his choices.
A true hero finds balance, Sam. Adventure exists not just in games, but in the real world too.
Sam looked down, deep in thought.
Without balance, even the greatest victories are hollow. You must choose how to spend your time, Sam.
Sam finally understood. Sam's room felt different now. The early morning light shone through his window, casting a soft glow over the paused game on his screen. The game was paused. The controller lay still in his hands, and Sam stood there staring at the screen. For the first time, he wasn't in a rush to play. Sam took a deep breath, feeling something shift inside him. Maybe it was time to change, to find a new kind of adventure. The next morning, Sam felt different. He slipped on his sneakers, grabbed his jacket, and ran out the door. His friends were waiting. His mom watched from the doorway, surprised by the change. Sam sprinted down the street, his heart racing, not from a game, but from the excitement of real life. He was going to join his friends, and it felt good. When Sam arrived at the park, his friends cheered. "Finally, you're here!" Sam couldn't help but smile. The familiar thrill of running with his friends, kicking the ball, laughing together. Sam thought it was the best feeling in the world. For the first time in a long while, Sam felt truly alive. He was no longer just a player in a game. He was part of something real, something that mattered. From a distance, the hero stood on the edge of the park, watching Sam play. His figure was fading, like a dream, but his mission was complete. As Sam ran through the field, the hero gave a quiet nod, a silent gesture of approval. His work was done. Sam had found his way back. The sun set over the park, casting a golden glow over Sam and his friends as they played. This was the real adventure, the one that mattered. Sam and his friends collapsed on the grass, laughing and talking. The world around them seemed perfect, full of promise and joy. For Sam, life was now about balance, about sharing moments with friends and family. The victories in the real world were the ones he cherished the most.